3, 2, 1. That's exactly how much time you have to take a visitor on your site and get them interested in what you have to say or what you have to offer. And if you miss that 3-second window, boom, they're gone, out of there. All the work you spent trying to get them to your site is out the window. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly 5 ways that you can start getting more people to stay on your site longer so that you can make more money. And we're starting right now. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Marcus, aka the Affiliate Marketing Dude. And if you like this kind of stuff where you learn about how to make money with affiliate marketing and websites and everything like that, make sure that you subscribe and click the little bell notification icon. That way you get my latest videos and you can hang out with us here live every Wednesday at 10 a.m. on our live training sessions. But you are here to learn about how to get people to stay on your site longer so that you can make more money. Let's talk about those 5 tips right now. Now, the first tip that you want to pay attention to is number 1. And number 1 is about matching. You want to match your headline and your ad copy, the copy on your site, the text that people are going to read, to whatever your headline said or whatever your search engine ranking says or whatever your title tag is. You want everything to be congruent and flow. Notice in this video, I came out straight ahead and said, here's the 3 things or 5 things that you need to do to keep people on your site longer. That matches the title of the video and the thumbnail of the video. So everything on your site must match. If your ad says you're going to get a free ebook, make sure that your site says right up front, here's where to get your free ebook. If your ad says here's 10 tips to do whatever, make sure that the headline on your site says top 10 tips to do whatever. If you're offering something, make sure they know where to find it. Make sure it's crystal clear. Make sure it's right at the top. So tip number 1 is to match your site content to whatever brought them there in the first place. Very, very important. If it's a banner ad, match what it said in the banner ad. If it's a search engine ranking, match what it said on the search engine in the title tag. If they're coming from a video, match what you said in the video so that they know what they're expecting and what they're going to get. This is the most important thing. If they don't see it in 3 seconds, they're gone, they're out of there. So pay attention to tip number 1. Now that brings us to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is a lot like tip number 1, and this one is all about showing the visitor why they came there in the first place. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that the promise is delivered up front, right in front of them within the first 3 seconds on the site. Make sure that their eyes gravitate to what you want them to see. Don't talk about your company or how long you've been doing videos or how long you've been writing content or anything like that. People don't care. What they care about is what's in it for them. So you want to show them right up front what is in it for them. You want to go through and immediately show them what's in it for them. Why am I on your website? Why am I on your page? What is the whole purpose that I'm here? People come to you with a reason in mind. They say, Marcus, I want that download. I want that toolbar. I want that PDF report. I want to learn 10 ways to do whatever. I want to learn how to convert a PDF to a document file or whatever it is. Whatever reason they came to you, you want to show that immediately and tell them what it's going to do for them. So in tip number 1, we talked about matching the title. Now tip number 2, we want to go through and say, what is this going to do for you? You're going to convert PDFs so good that you're going to have PDFs everywhere and you'll be able to distribute them to millions of people. Or you're going to learn these 5 steps so that people don't leave your site so that you make more money. Very simple, very easy. You want to take that number 1 match thing and you want to bring it into what it's going to do for them. You're going to lose weight, not just so you lose weight, but so you feel better and so you're more energetic and you look your best. Very simple, very easy, but very overlooked. So immediately show them what that tip or what the giveaway or what the goodie you promised in number 1 is going to do for them in real world terms. Make sure you use descriptive words. Make sure you make it juicy. Have a spicy sentence sandwich and show them exactly what it's going to do for them. Here's 10 tips to lose weight so that you can look your best at the next Christmas party, feel great, and be the envy of all your friends. That's kind of what you want to do. If you're in the money money-making kind of thing. You'd say, here's how to make money so that you can quit your job, feel good, and have extra money at the end of the month. Very simple, very easy. Okay, use these no matter what you're doing. If you're doing the PDF one, find a way to do it. Maybe the PDF program is going to save them time or whatever it is. Tip number 3. Now, tip number 3 is a good one. It's one that is very, very underutilized online, but it's also very important. Tip number 3 is to use curiosity. Curiosity. We're going to pretend that that's spelled right. Now, using curiosity in your website copy is getting people interested. Notice how sometimes you'll go on the web and you'll see something where it says, hey, top airline or top airplanes bought by rich people. And it'll have a picture of a rich person with like a busted down airline, and you click it and you're like, what the hell? So we want to look at that and say, okay, does that evoke curiosity? Now, while that example is clickbait, what we want to do is an example that's in the real world that helps people. For example, instead of saying, teach people what's in it for them, I could say, hey, check this out. I'm going to teach you my secret WIIFM method of getting inside your customer's brain and getting money out. Right? That's a lot more interesting and piques curiosity more than show your customer what's in it for them and you'll make money. Or perhaps I have some kind of PDF and I'm trying to sell it or give it away. And it's like, this PDF is going to show you how to lose weight. Or this download or this video is going to show you how to lose weight. And instead of saying, hey, here's how to lose 10 pounds, you could do how I lost 10 pounds using the WFT method, right? Or whatever acronym will work for what you're doing. Or maybe if you have a PDF, you could say, hey, check this out. There's 3 tips on this PDF. Number 2 is really cool. It helped me lose weight. That's enticing them to say, hey, check it out. I got to read this because I got to read page number 2. And remember that your customers are going to read bullet points and they're going to look at this stuff and they'll say, wow, this is going to help me. Or maybe they'll say it's not going to help me and I'm going to leave. And we want to get them to say, yes, it's going to help me so that they stay. So curiosity is huge. Learn about curiosity, use curiosity in your writing, and focus on how can I get them interested? How can I get them to see something? Maybe on the video, you could do a breakdown and say, minute number 2, we talk about the WIIFM method. Number 3, we talk about the AIDA principle of advertising, right? These are all basic things that a lot of advertisers know, but to someone who's new, they're going to say, wow, that's really cool. Okay, you could even do like eat less, work out more. You could do ELWM method of weight loss, right? And they'll be like, what's that method? And it's basic, but it's going to get their curiosity and keep them reading. Very important. That brings us to number 4. Now, number 4 is something that people really don't pay attention to, but this is breaking up your content, right? You want to break up your content in a way that makes sense. So instead of having a bunch of paragraphs and a bunch of text, think about how that looks to your visitor, right? They look at it and they're like, hey, I want to learn how to lose 10 pounds. I don't want to read 19 pages of stuff that's not formatted, that's all just a bunch of paragraphs or whatever. So we want to break up our content into bite-sized pieces that deliberately start on a piece that makes sense, right? So instead of just having a big old paragraph like this, maybe your paragraph says, here's how to lose weight fast. You could bold, here's how to lose weight fast, and then you can go into your next one, which is your next bullet point, make it bold, and then break up the copy even more, so it's a lot easier to read. Now, this is something in copywriting known as the dual readership path. What's going to happen is on your website, you're going to have 2 kinds of people. You're going to have the very rare kind of person who reads every word of the copy. Hopefully, if your copy's that good. But you're also going to have the people who skim. So what you want to do is you want to make the bold headlines, right? Headline, okay? You're going to make them bold so that when people come to your site and they skim, they go, yeah, okay, I'm going to learn this. Yeah, okay, check it out. I'm going to lose 10 pounds. Hey, check this out. Boom, boom, boom. And what you're going to have is now you're going to have these headlines and this big stuff with little copy, and they're going to go through, and then you'll have little bullet points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we can count, right? We'll do 4 there and 5 there. And it's going to break it up for them and make it make sense. Make it easy to read. Use different colors. Don't overdo it, but maybe, you know, red headlines, black text, stuff like that. Maybe make your numbers a different color or something like that. Very easy. And then they're going to look at this and say, this is a site that I want to stay on. This is content I want to read, because it's not just a big long list of words or a big paragraph or a big novel all in one. It's actually something that I can use, something I can get behind, and something I can learn from quick. And actually, a lot of people print this kind of stuff out, which is cool because they'll print it out and they'll read it, which is important. Really cool. Now, number 5, let's go to the last step here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive in the computer and show you one of my favorite methods to keep people on my site with a new tool that I've developed that actually helps you use that method. So we're going to dive in. We're going to show you how that works. But number 5 is to structure your content in a way that makes them want more. You want your visitor to say more, more, more. You don't want to just have content out there to help visitors. That's cool, that's good, everything like that. You want to have content that helps them want more. Notice in this video, I give you the tips, but I also go through and I'm like, hey, check it out. We're going to show you how to use one of these tips in a real world example with a plugin that we developed that's going to help you make it work in 3 seconds flat. Notice how you're like, wow, man, I really want more of that. I really want to understand more. I want to see what that plugin is. I want to see what the tool is, how it works, and how Marcus uses it to get lots of people to stay on his site and do the things that make him money. So what you want to do is you want to keep them wanting more. You want to say maybe stop it at tip number 3 or something, right? Because obviously in this one I have 7 tips, which we're going to do the other 2 at the end. But maybe stop it here and say for the next tips, go over here. Now, very important to keep them wanting more, keep them reading, unless you're going for something quick like, hey, download this or whatever. You don't want to use that. But in most cases, if you're having content and you have a lot of content, you want to say, hey, check this out. The next tip is going to be this. And you could say, go and put your name and email for the next tip, or click this button, or purchase something for the other tips, or whatever it is, and get them to want more. Now, let's go ahead and dive in the computer. I want to show you tips number 6 and 7. I want to show you that plugin, and I want to show you how to get people to stay on your site longer. All right, so tip number 6 is all about adding video and images to get people to consume your content in an easy, bite-sized way. Also lead them to affiliate offers to sign up or whatever it is. And then also, maybe you want them to opt in or something like that. And what you want to do is you want to use the images and videos to drive them to that. Because people are visual, and that's what we're going to look at. If you see a big picture of a face here, you're going to look at it. If you see a big button here, chances are, if it's what you want, you're going to click it. So you can see here I add video at the top showing them what to do, how to sign up. And then down below we have little steps, like a little image here. Then we have content here with links embedded. Now notice the use of the blue links that get underlined. Very important. Also, we have little images showing them what to do. And notice how the content is a lot more easy to go through when you break it up with images and with the links and videos and everything like that. So very important to use, very important to make it easy on the visitor's eyes, and also embed those things that are going to make you money. Now, let's show you my favorite, which is tip number 7. Now, tip number 7 comes from those sites you've seen where they have like the little image thing, and it's like 25 rich people's houses or something like that, and it's got a picture of a house with a little arrow, and you click the button and keep clicking until like hours later you're like, why am I still looking at this? But see, what happens is you're getting them to stay on your site, and whoever gets you to stay on their site is getting you to stay there. And the name of the game is getting people to stay. So let me show you one of the things that I like to do to get people to stay, get people to consume the content, and also drive them to the affiliate offers. Now, what we have here is we have a plugin called Slide Voodoo. This is my newest plugin that I just came out with that has all the tools that you can use to make this happen and also drive lots of affiliate sales. So imagine the potential here. Let me show you how it works. First of all, you go into Manage Slides. You'll see Slide Voodoo here. It's for WordPress, very easy. You're going to go click New Slide. You can upload your image here like this. We'll just select an image, and we're going to choose, let's choose the Beta Fish website here, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to use this for the affiliate marketing crowd, and we're going to go ahead and insert this into the post, right, like that. And then we put a description. You could put, this little website made me over $137 a day, and it only took 45 minutes to set up. I used cheap pay-per-click traffic and sent them right to ClickBank offers and special giveaways. Okay, so you have like a little description here, which is cool. Okay, so same kind of thing, like, hey, this is Shaq's house, this is Madonna's house, or whatever, but you're using it for your market. So imagine the potential when you get into weight loss and you're like, hey, this apple will help you lose weight this way, this will help you lose weight this way, this will help you lose weight, and you have the little images to keep them going through the content, and they're clicking every step of the way. This is going to do light years for your retention of your visitors, which is cool. Okay, so we just go in here and we hit submit. This is our first one. Now notice also within these, you can actually put affiliate links, right? So if you go in and you're like, okay, here's the top 100 books or top 15 books or whatever for self-help, you can put the book, little description, and a link to buy it, which is awesome. Okay, once you're done, you hit submit changes, and then you add a new image or a new slide. Go here, choose the next one, select file. We're going to choose the tattoo website. Right, like this. Let's see, I think, is that the right one? I know I had a better edited one. Let's cancel this and get the better edited one. Add media, upload, select, and I think, yeah, we want the ones that are like wide like this, I believe, 650. 650. Okay, well, I guess that was the right one. Okay, so we'll go in here, we'll do this here like this. Okay. Let's see. Upload image. We don't want add media. Okay, so we're going to go here, and then we're going to go tattoo 2. Okay, right like this. And then you put your little description here. This little website averaged $287 a day. Now make sure all the stuff you say is true, which in my case this actually is, which is cool. So this little website averaged $287 a day. And it made money with super cheap paid traffic, a simple tattoo offer from Tattoo Johnny, I think it was, a ClickBank offer, and a giveaway. Okay, really cool. So there we go. That has that there. Now notice how this is going to pique their curiosity. Okay, so we'll hit submit here, right like that. And then we're going to go into slide number 3, upload image. We'll put another slide for this. Now, again, you can have as many as you want, which is really cool. Next, we'll do the layout site here, right, like this. Insert into post. And then we're going to do this site averaged up to $2,500 a day or more in profit. And let's spell profit right there. Profit, and it ran on a giveaway affiliate toolbar offer. Okay, you can have whatever you want in here. We'll try to make it short for the video. And then lastly, what you want to do is you want to choose what happens at the end. So I could go ahead and I can add a slide if I'm doing like an opt-in. Okay, and I can add a slide like this where it says, hey, go ahead and opt in. Okay, and this would be a blank one unless you put some text below, which you can if you want. I think the slide stands on its own. So what's going to happen here is now, instead of having a big long content about here's all my sites, here's how they made money, what's going to happen is they're going to go to my site and they're going to go to the page. Okay, and now on the page you're going to see this here. Okay, very cool. So when they go here, it's going to be like how to become a super affiliate, and then it's got the site, and it says this little website made me over $137 a day. Now again, remember, if you're doing with books or weight loss or whatever, you can have your affiliate links down here in the stuff. So you can have a banner ad, you can have a link to your affiliate offer or whatever, and they're going to go through and they're going to be curious, and they'll be like, wow, this site made this, what about the next one? Oh, hey, cool, this one made $287 a day. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Then they're going to go through and be like, wow, this one made $2,500 a day. Now, notice how it's piquing curiosity and it's getting them to engage with the site, which is important. Then they go to the last one and it says, want to see more of Marcus's profitable sites? Boom, enter your name and email to get the top secret traffic or profit report or whatever it is, right? So really easy. Imagine what this is going to do for your opt-in rate. Literally like killer. Now, some of the cool stuff about this one also is it's going to track how far people get down the line. So it's actually going to track your clicks and everything. It's going to track where people go. Now, another cool feature we added in this is, let's go back to the groups here, is the ability to decide what happens on the next page. Okay, so if they get done with all the slides and you say, well, after the slides are done, I want them to go to a page. I could send them to an affiliate offer. Or I want them to see HTML code. Maybe it'll play a video or something, right? Or I want nothing to happen. So if you want to redirect, you would just go in here and say, well, I want to redirect them to maybe get a high-ticket niche at highticketniches.com, highticketniches.com, right? And then what would happen there is they would go to the page, and let's see if it loaded here. They would go to the page like this, and then when they get to the last slide, it's going to redirect them. It opens a new window and redirects them to wherever I want them to go. Now, some of the other stuff you can do as well is you can have HTML in here. So if you just go to like your HTML code, you can put whatever you want. So you can make like a little image, you can make a little description, you can put code for a video if you want a video to play. Super easy to customize, and it's really cool. So imagine being able to use this in your marketing, using this in your content to get people to engage. And it works with literally anything from books to diets to making money to whatever you want. And it's awesome. So if you like this and you want to get this plugin, now we've made this plugin available for you 2 different ways. One, you can go get it on my site for, I think it's $47 or something like that, which is a steal. It's great. It's awesome. I spent way more than that making the plugin, but we're going to give it to you cheap. Another way you can get the plugin is through our MarcusMentor.me plugin. Not only are you going to get this plugin worth 47 bucks, but you're also going to get 12 other awesome plugins, a bunch of videos, a bunch of PDFs on all my videos, so you get like little handwritten notes and everything like that, and tons of other stuff as well, tons of tools, lots of stuff, and personal coaching. So really cool. For like a little bit more than the plugin, you get all of that, and you get an Affiliate Dude t-shirt and a copy of my brand new book, Making Money on the Internet is Not a Big Deal. I sit at home and drive ads to little sites that I built. Pretty cool, right? It's got a little screenshot. So you're going to get that, you're going to get the shirt, everything really cool. Check that out at marcusmentor.me. At the bottom of the page, if you just want the plugin, we'll have a link there for you as well, and you could just get this plugin. But I think you'll find that it's a way better deal if you get the whole thing, and you can cancel any time that you want. Although I know you're probably going to want to stay for a long time because of all the awesome stuff we have for you. So those are the 7 tips on how to keep people engaged and responsive on your website so that you can make more money. Thanks again for watching. I'm Marcus, aka the Affiliate Marketing Dude, and I'll see you in the next video. Be sure to subscribe and check out that video up here somewhere. It's all about conversion secrets.